any proper or any formal qualification. Forever is a business that does not discriminate. Everyone is welcome to work. As long as you're willing to work your way up, everyone is welcome to be part of this amazing business opportunity. So Forever Living in South Africa has been around for the past 26 years, if I'm not mistaken. And it was established in 1978 by a gentleman that had a vision. And I always say that when Mr. Rexmond had this vision, he had us, the black, not the black, but he had us, the community, at heart, because this is one of the opportunities that has really helped a lot of Black families, put food on the table. And tonight I'm here to say to you, if you are someone that has been looking for something that you can do on the side, and you're looking for a side hustle, or if you're looking for a main hustle, Forever is here for you as long as you're willing to plug fully in and start running with the opportunity. Forever is currently available in the SADC region and the countries that you can see at the bottom of your screen. And our head office is situated in Cape Town, in Wynberg. This is where our headquarters are in the SADC region, and our headquarters are taking care of the countries that you see at the bottom of your screen when it comes to Forever Living products distributors in the SADC region. Our Forever story, we are a company that is international. We are not only existing in South Africa or in Johannesburg or in the SADC region. We are a company that is international, vertically integrated and debt-free. We are also experienced with a long-standing management team. Currently, the company is operating in over 160 countries, Africa being one of the places that Forever Living is very, very visible. We are doing business in the health and wellness sector, and it is a global, multi-trillion-dollar market. Why aloe? Why did they decide to go with the aloe plant? Aloe, as we all know, has tremendous benefits for our health, both internally and externally. Internally, it supports digestive health. It promotes a healthy immune system. It supports nutrient absorption, and it boosts natural energy levels. Growing up, my granny used to grow aloe in the yard, and every time you hurt yourself, you scratch yourself, you're sick, you're coughing, she will just, send you straight to aloe. She would boil it and make you drink it. She would apply it on the sore. So I grew up knowing that aloe has amazing benefits. But what I didn't know is that aloe vera has more than one species. So it has a lot of species, and Forever Living Products decided to go with one of the best species, which is called the Aloe papadentis miller. And on the outside, it obviously moisturizes, conditions, and soothes. So every time we recommend products to our potential clients, we always say, if you want to cleanse your system, even if you're having a problem with your skin, maybe you've got acne or you've got problems, on the outside of your skin, we always advise advise our clients to start with detoxing the inside first, so that they can deal with the issue from the inside. And then once everything goes on the outside, we then recommend the product that can help soothe the skin once you've detoxified your colon system. Also, what Forever does differently in the network marketing industry or in the health and sector, we are the world's largest grower and manufacturer of aloe and aloe vera based products. Our products are hand harvested and hand filleted with inner leaf gel, a patented stabilization process, and aseptic manufacturing. We have the best products. We are, dealing in naturally derived and scientifically advanced products. And we also have a scientific advisory board of highly, highly qualified professionals. And what I love about our company is that we don't just hear about these people. We also get to meet these people. I mean, I've met all of these, advisory board members. And it's for me, it's something that I can stand up and share it with confidence and say, we have a very, very, very highly qualified, group of scientific advisory board group of professionals that are really, really looking out for us. Also, they are also looking out for the clients that we are serving with these amazing products. Our company is certified. Actually, it's amongst the very first companies that was certified with the ALU Science Council, the International Certificate for Potency and the Purity of our product. And also, our products are also kosher and halal approved. We also form part of the Direct Selling Association. It is an association that looks after the direct sellers in each and every region. I think it's a government sector where they look after the people that are part of a direct selling industry in a certain country, which means also that our company is legally in the country. We are not just here, but we're here, we are known. That's why we also pay tax. So this is basically what we do differently in the network marketing sector. And meet our well, he is the CEO now of Forever Living Product, the son of the founder of Forever Living Product, Mr. Rexmond, who has already passed. His son has taken over, and he's now, leading us in the company. He is the CEO of Forever Living Product, and also meet our not so newly appointed, but newly appointed president of Forever Living Product, Mr. Aidan O'Hare. And also Garin. Garin is an executive vice president of sales and technology for Africa in Forever Living Product. Also, our amazing Mr. JB, he is the vice president of Africa in Forever Living Product as well. So we do have quite a number of people that are leading us. And also we have an amazing woman that is driving the ship in the SADC region, Southern Africa, and her name is Oni Mamadiam Dumela. She was also recently appointed as a country sales manager. She's looking after South Africa, Namibia, Swaziland, Lesotho, Botswana, Mozambique, and Zimbabwe. The countries that I showed you on the first slide, the flags that you saw at the bottom, she is looking after those countries, and she is mainly working from our head office in Cape Town. However, she's based in Johannesburg. And the global success of Forever, I know some of you have seen our product, some of you have, attended business presentations, some of you are using our product, but today I just want to share the global success of what we do, the excitement that you see on social media when you see Forever business owners. Probably doesn't make sense to you, but tonight you might get a gist of what exactly we are about. The global success of what we do is the company says we want to empower the community. We want to empower. We know big companies are doing great, but this time we just want to deal with the community. Anyone who's willing, we are here to help them. So we are basically supplying the Forever Living products directly to the customers or directly to the consumer. They say from plants to products to us, and from us to the client. So we are basically sharing and taking these products to the community with the combined power of a network of home-based business owners. It is a home-based business. You can do it from anywhere. You don't need to have a certain office in order for you to run a successful Forever business owner. It is not a job, it's a business. You can basically start your own little franchise of Forever Living products, and the company will guide you on how to grow your little franchise into a profitable a business. And also, as we share these products with our clients and potential clients, we are selfless enough to also show people how we are making the money. So we show the potential of the business opportunity as well. And we believe that with a combined network of super excited, self-driven, and visionaries, we can take, our communities to the next level with an opportunity like this one. So this is what we basically do. The global success of Forever is sharing the products with the community and also sharing the opportunity with those who are willing to listen. The benefits of what we do. Forever Living is a network marketing company, which means we are working, everything that we do it as a team. So the benefit of working as a team, unlike working, as an employee, as an employee, you are assigned a particular, responsibility or, description of what you have to do. You do it alone and you get paid alone and everything is fine. But here we do it as a team. And the benefit of doing it as a team is the fact that the income is unwillable. It's uncapped. It's uncapped and it's also willable, meaning should anything happen to you, should you decide to take the opportunity and something happens to you, and God forbid, whatever that you've built with Forever, you can always will it over to your kids. And also, it also means that no one decides the amount of money that you can make in this company. What decides that for you is the time that you put in, the effort, that you put in, the work ethic that you adopt as you come in and build your Forever business. You decide your goals. The system helps you to achieve those goals. And remember, not so many companies, I don't know if there's any company that can actually will your profession or your job to your child. If something happens to you, your child can take over your job. I don't think that happens. But Forever says, whatever that you've built, the sweat, the tears, the time, everything that you put in building this business will not go 6 feet under with you. Someone will continue with the legacy. Hence, we call it a legacy building business. This is one of the things that really, swept me off my feet when I started understanding. Remember, when I started this business, I didn't have much or didn't know much about network marketing, let alone knowing much about Forever. So for me, joining was just coming in and making an extra 3,000 Rand. But when I started learning what this company is really about and understanding certain things that this company is about, I started finding my aha moments, and I started falling in love with Forever even more when I started realizing that there's so much that I can actually achieve, not just for myself, with others as well, and also for my family. So you basically decide your goals, whatever your goals are right now. Your goals might be, it's just to repaint your mom's home, but because of financial constraints, you cannot afford it at the moment. It's something that you need to plan for. Maybe your plan right now, or your goal right now, is to redo the paving at home. Maybe your goal is to repaint the roof, or is to buy a solar system. Whatever it is, the system helps you achieve them. Goals are not buying mansions and buying big cars. Goal starts from wanting to close that credit card that is giving you sleepless nights. That is a goal. A goal starts from wanting to pay the clothing account that has been giving you sleepless nights, that debt that's been standing on top of your head that you cannot get rid of because of financial constraints. We all come from COVID. We know what happened. A lot of things changed. A lot of things, took a different direction. So a lot of people are suffering currently, trying to recover. So basically what Forever does, they say, we're not going to limit you. The only limit in Forever is your mindset, because even the sky is not the limit. So just bring your goals. We've got the system, and we'll help you achieve the goals that you have. You can do it part-time to fit around your commitments. I started part-time. Like I said, I was working as a hotelier. And when I was introduced into the business, I did it after work. When I started getting excited and understanding, I would do it during working hours. Hence, at some point, I think 1 year, 6 months later, I decided to resign because it did not make sense for me anymore to go to work when this company was paying me so much. So 1 year, 6 months of doing Forever Living Products part-time, I decided to resign completely and do this business full-time. And I've been doing Forever Living Products for the past 10 years, going for 11 years. And guys, trust me, this is one of the best decisions ever that I've ever made. So you get full training and support using a simple, proven global business building system. Right now, what I'm doing, I am supporting my business partners in the SADC region. The fact that I'm sharing the opportunity with you, you are invited by different people, but I'm here, investing my time in doing this business presentation, which means I am supporting my business partners in the SADC region. That's the support that you're also going to get should you decide to take this opportunity. There's also your training is galore. Training is too much. You get so much training. We always say that if you fail in this business, it's on you. You also get an opportunity to work for that dream car. Forever have something that's called, or an incentive rather, that is called Forever to Drive. We call it a car plan. At work, they call it a car allowance. We don't call it a car allowance because it's something that you work for and you need to achieve. And the company does not buy you a car. They don't force you to buy a car or decide which car you need to buy. They give you the money and you decide if you want to use the Forever to Drive incentives to buy a car, pay the one that's existing that you already own, or maybe pay a bond that you currently that's currently existing, or whatever. You can save the money, whatever that you want to do with the money. So you get an opportunity to work towards a lot of things that you never thought you deserved, or a lot of things that you never thought were meant for you. We also get to travel globally And what I love about traveling globally is not just the trip itself, but I like the fact that the company exposes us to other, cultures, other countries where we are able to also build our forever business, since this company currently exists in over 160 countries. We are not limited in doing our business or sharing the opportunity where we are. So traveling overseas for me is nice and strategic for us to reach people who are outside of South Africa and be able to create, to build relationships and have businesses running in other countries as well. Like I said, with that said, we get a global business opportunity, global business building opportunity when we travel, because we get to, create relationships that we later mend and build. And there's also an opportunity to share profits with the company. We call it Chairman's Bonus. At work where I used to work, they used to call it profit sharing. Or what is it? It was phantom shares. So with the phantom shares, they decide how much the percentage that they're going to give you at work. But Forever Living Product says, we're going to give you a blank check with like everything else. With your monthly performance, they give you a blank check. With their profit sharing, they give you a blank check, So everything that we do in this company, it is about helping people. And if we help enough people achieve their goals and dreams, whatever their goals are, help them where they are, the company will definitely bless you. So they give you a blank check and say, help so many people or help enough people, and you'll be able to start, benefiting for yourself and your family as well. There's so much recognition, prizes, and fun. If you are following some of the people on social media, you will see how much of recognition this company does, something that, we're not used to at a workplace. Sometimes at a workplace, when you've done well, the recognition goes to your supervisor or goes to your senior. In Forever, they recognize you for every little thing that you do. So what do we do exactly? We basically become our very own best customer. The strategy is very straightforward. You buy the products, there's no joining fee. If you want to become a member, you choose the products that you want to start with. If you're not sure which products you want to buy, you speak to the person that has invited you or that have invited you before for a presentation and say, listen, guide me. Which products can I start with? Then you start using some of those products when you start the business. Experience the benefits of the product. And once you're your best customer, you talk to people about the benefits and your experience. And as you do that, you are developing your client base. And the company says, develop at least 20 to 30 regular customers and you are set for life. Make sure that you take care and nurture those relationships, because it's not just about selling the product, but it's about building relationships with the customers that comes in, or God rather blesses you in your business, blesses you with in your business. Then you build a team. You talk to people about the opportunity. You tell them exactly what you do, which is using your product and sharing the benefits and the experience of your product, and also building they help them build their client base. So when you bring in people into your business, you share exactly what you do with them. That's a duplication in Forever. You duplicate what you do, and that's how the system works. While you're doing that, the company always say, find your 5 key people. 5 key people are people that have almost the same mindset or beyond yours, same mindset as you, people that are looking for the same things as yours or even more, people that have the same vision as yours or even bigger, people that understand that it's work before money, people that are here for everything that the company offers, the visionaries that you can find in your team, minimum 5 of those people, and run with them. You will always, have 5 people that you're running with. You run with the visionaries, you teach them the business, you teach them the systems, you find another 5. So there's no limit in recruitment as well, but they advise us to work with at least, so that we are not all over the place and we are not neglecting anyone, at least a minimum of 5 key people that you need to work with every single time. And then you all work the simple business system, which is you teach them how to use the product. You teach them how to develop their own 20 to 30 regular customers, and also teach them how to identify their 5 key people as well. So it's simple, basically. If you're still with me, please type a 1 in the chat box. If you're still with me, please type a 1 in the chat box. I do not want to leave you behind. Remember, tonight is about you, not about me. I know what I'm sharing with you, but I want you to understand what I'm sharing with you. So we basically follow the simple business building circle, which is today you are here, the person that brought you to this session contacted you and they show you the opportunity, and right now they've invited you to come and listen to more information, to learn more about the opportunity. And if you're happy, you will definitely get registered, and then once you register, you will then start doing your action plan with the person that has brought you here and work your way to the ultimate level, which we call manager level. And for you to get to this, you need to have a reason why. Your why is your driving force. Your situation right now should be your driving force why you need to get something extra on the side. So once you have your why in place and your why is clear, the how will be much, much easy. Right. So you might be here looking for just an extra 3,000 Rand, 4,000, 5,000 Rand, whatever it is that you're looking for, the plan is there for you, it's waiting for you, and the person that has invited you can show you exactly how to achieve whatever that you came here for. So like I said earlier, when you join the business, you become a retailer. And then after that, once you start building your small team, you become a team leader because you're now duplicating what you're doing with other people. You're basically a self-made leader now. You are leading other people, taking care of them, sharing information, teaching them, guiding them. And then as you continue growing, there's a stage that you're going to reach where you're now going to be a business developer. A business developer is where you are helping people who are now making maybe plus minus or multiple five-figure income, five-figure to a multiple five-figure income a month. You're basically like a head office, and you have your branches in your team that are also helping other people in their own businesses as well. So there's many stages that you will go through in building your forever business. The more people you help, the more exposure, the more goals you're going to tick, because as they tick their goals, you also get to tick your own, which also comes with money, of course. Building a successful business, guys, in Forever, we're using an international currency, which we call case credit. Case credit is more like point system. All our products have points attached to them. And because we are in a global company, the company is using one currency. Currency is not money. I don't know how can I put it, but it's not like dollars and rands, but it's a currency that we use in our company to globalize the CCs, or globalize the points that we are using in building our businesses. The points that our performance is measured with are called case credits. So in short, we call these points CCs. So if you want to understand what CCs are or case credits are, just think of the point. So a point system that we use in Forever, we've got a special name for them, and we call them case credits. This also helps us when you travel overseas. Remember, the currencies are not the same. We are using rands. Singapore are using Singapore dollar. I don't know if it's called Singapore dollar. Dubai is using dirham. America is using a dollar. So for them to understand my point of 1 CC, if I say I want case credits worth of products, they understand immediately. And obviously it will differ on the amount that I would have to pay when I'm in a different country if I'm looking for Forever. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, you will obviously get to understand that more once you are in the business and the person that has brought you here is taking you through our marketing plan. Well, case credit is a global point system allocated to each and every product, point system allocated to each and every product. And we have a minimum target every month to remain active in the business, so the business that can continue growing. And the company has given us a minimum target. Each and every person just needs to do a little bit, and combined or collectively, we are growing, and we are also measured. Our performance is measured in the growth of those CCs, right? So each person in the company is required to do at least a minimum of 4 CC, which covers everything that I've mentioned for you right now, where you use the product for you and your family, experience the benefits, and then you share the products with other people, where you retail products for money. No, well, for profit rather. You retail them to make a bit of money for yourself and make profit, and then you share the opportunity. And when you share the opportunity with other people, the company rewards you still. So 4 CC is just a minimum that we are all required to do in order to be able to run successful, solid and profitable businesses. If it does make sense to you, please type 2 in the chat box. If 4 CC makes sense to you, 4 points makes sense to you, it's used for personal use for you and your family. You buy stock, a case for that. You buy another one for retailing, where you share the products that you've used with other people, and then you share the opportunity. And as you share the opportunity, people join your business. When they join the business, whatever points they accumulate when they buy their stock upon joining will be duplicated to your profile. It will affect you positively, and that's how you will cover your 4CC on a monthly basis. There's many other ways of doing 4CC. Obviously, you will get trainings on that. So these are the points I was talking about. Each and every product has its own value. Like our main product, our principal product, aloe vera gel, has about a 0.102 cc. Our aloe vera jelly has 0.060. Our Touch of Forever combo. In the box, there's a combination of products which when you add them collectively, they give you a minimum of 2 case credits. So when they add all these points in that box, they come up to 2 cc's. And we also have Start Your Journey, which is also the same as the Touch of Forever. It's just that they hold different products inside. And obviously, they are also worth different prizes when you join with them. Basically, when you join the business, you start selling for profit. So the company has used the main product as an example. When you sell one aloe, when you buy your stock, and here's your aloe. We love aloe because it's the main principal product, and it is our, it's an overall detoxer. We usually recommend aloe before any other product, because we believe that your system must be scratched out, cleansed, the toxins must be removed for any other products to work in your system. So when you sell your aloe bottle to your client, you are making an extra 153.98 rand as a new person, as an assistant supervisor, full member in the business. And when you sell 2, you're obviously going to get 153 times 2. When you sell 10 bottles, you'll make an extra 1,539 rand. When you want to sell this product is entirely up to you. You can sell 1 bottle a day. If it depends on your appetite, it depends on your hunger, it depends on your situation right now, your problems, how much your problems are looking for at the moment. If your problems are worth 5,000 rand a month and you need an extra 5,000 rand, you will definitely not sell one bottle a day. You'll maybe move to 2 or 3 or 4. If your problems are worth 1,000 rand extra a month, you will definitely sell 2 bottles a month. If your problems are worth 20, 30, you will definitely increase the number of bottles that you're going to sell. It's not only the bottles, leaders, ladies and gentlemen, that we are selling. We've got a wide range of products, over 200 products that you can choose from. But I'm making an example with the principal product so that you understand the retailing for profit formula. And if you sell 40 bottles in a week or 2 weeks or a month, you are making an extra 6,000. This is just on profit, not on cost. So cost aside, your cost is back in your pockets. This is what you are making on profit when you are retailing our product as a new member. So you get 30% profit plus. When you introduce someone into the business, the company says, well done, we are going to reward you for touching someone's life. Remember, they are not working with big pharmaceutical companies or with big pharmacies or whatnot. They are working with us. So the money that they should be paying, the big companies, they are paying that money to us. We are the middleman. So when you go and find, let's see who is in the meeting. When you go and find Anele, you invite Anele into the business and she joins the business. The company is not going to say, well done, you've brought Anele into the family. They're going to reward you with money. Everything in Forever is recognized, guys. And recognition, each and every recognition comes with money. That you need to know. So every single recognition, whatever that you recognize for, it comes with a bit of money in your pocket. So when you bring Anele into the business, after selling your own product, the company will say, how much did Anele join with? If Anele joined with the Touch of Forever combo, which is worth, it's about 2 cc worth of product, and the company will say, well done, we're going to give you 25% of what Anele joined with, and that is less 15% VAT. So you'll get about plus 2,120 into your pocket for just bringing Anele into the business. After she fills in the form, she goes to the product center, or she sends an email to buy her first stock, or she signs up online. The minute she's on the system, you are getting an extra 2,000 and on top of your 6,000 that you've sold for yourself. So imagine if you had to, speak or expose a lot of Aneles into your business every single month. Maybe every month you are signing 3 Aneles or 5 Aneles. You are making an extra plus minus 10,000 rand just by bringing sharing the opportunity with other people and teaching them how it's done. But the 2,100 Rand comes just by introducing someone. The company is saying thank you. It's called a referral bonus in simple terms, but we call it a preferred customer profit. And after signing Anele and after receiving your 2,100 Rand, the company still says, we're not done with you. Well done for bringing Anele. You've got your referral bonus, but we want to pay you a 5% boost bonus again. The boost bonus will be from your own personal sales or personal purchases rather, whatever that you use to buy your own stock at the company, and whatever that Anele used to buy again, we're going to calculate 5% of that and pay back into your account on the 15th. So you're going to get back your own 5%. And also get Anele's 5% into your bank account on the 15th. So by signing one person and doing your part, which is selling your own product, you are making plus minus 9,000 Rand as an assistant supervisor in Forever Living product. If you're really, really coachable in following what I've just shared right now, you sell your own product, which is worth 4 case credits or 2 case credits or whatever, and then you introduce someone, you can make a very, very, very good 9.5 plus minus. It depends on the effort that you put in every single month. So basically, if you bring one person, you're making an extra 3,000 Rand just by signing that person. You're making an extra 3.4, 3.5, and then you've got your own profits from your own personal retailing or profit. If you are excited about what you've just heard on retailing alone, I haven't touched supervisor, I haven't touched assistant manager and manager. This is just at entry level where you get such an amazing, reward. I mean, 30% profit is a lot. It is a lot. 150 Rand can buy electricity. It can buy a 6-pack of milk. It can do a lot of things. It can pay, for you can even, invest in your own business by buying in airtime and data and continue talking to people. So there's a lot that you can do with an extra 153. 300 Rand, there's a lot. 1.5, guys, a lot of households right now can do with an extra 1.5. Now imagine just selling 10 bottles in 30 days and you are making an extra 1.5. So there's a lot that, you can do with that little bit extra cash that comes on the side. So if you are excited about the retailing formula, please type a 3 in the chat box. Right. Now, when you join the business, you'll become a preferred customer as a new person. Please do not really. I'm not explaining this for you to understand it. I'm just going to touch on it. Once you are a member, the person that has brought you to this business will then explain in detail what is going on in our marketing plan. This is really part of training. It's not part of, it won't make sense, today because you are new and you just want to hear about the opportunity. So I'm not going to really go deep into the marketing plan. Do not feel like I've robbed it. I'm just going to touch base. So when you join, you become a preferred customer, you get 5% discount. Once you're a full member, when you join, once you've joined with your 2CC, your discount will increase to 30% discount. As you move up the marketing plan, move up the ladder, the higher you go, the more money you make, the bigger the discount, the bigger the profits. As you lead people, the more you're going to get into your account for helping those people tick their goals, and you will definitely continue ticking your goals. So as an assistant supervisor, you get an increase on your discount, which is 30%. As a supervisor, 38%. As an assistant manager, 48%. This is all on your personal purchases, the stuff that you use and sell to other people. So whatever you buy from Forever at these levels, you just get a 38% discount as a supervisor. When you're an assistant manager, whatever you buy, you get 43% as an assistant manager. As a manager, you get 48% whenever you buy products from the company. And as you continue growing again and build people under you in your team, help them move to higher levels, you then get an opportunity to move to other levels just after manager. When you raise managers in your own team, you get to move to the next level. The first 2 people that you're going to raise into your business, you become a senior manager, but you obviously get to senior manager after you've worked for your Eagle qualification. So Eagle qualification is a very next incentive that you need to fight for when you get to manager level, and then go back and pull everyone up with you so that you can move up with them, right? So this is how the marketing plan works. You join, you start moving, the higher you go, and you only get to move to other levels when you introduce other people. You know, like I said, it is a team work. It's team marketing. You can't do it alone. So you can come in alone, become an assistant supervisor alone. There's a possibility of becoming a supervisor alone, but from assistant manager going up, you need to build other people. So basically, Forever says, help other people tick their goals so that you can continue ticking your goals, right? Now, as an assistant supervisor, you come in with a 2cc package, you get your 2cc's, you become a full member. Well done, 30%. I've explained this already. I'm just also going to touch base on the slide because I've already explained this. I don't want to confuse you. And as an assistant supervisor, you get 30% discount, and with your 5% boost bonus. If you're 4cc active, if you've signed someone under you, you will then also get their 5% boost bonus together with yours on the 15th. If you've signed 5 people, you are going to get your own 5% boost bonus plus 5 other 5% boost bonuses into your account. And this payment here comes with, this one is a special one. It might not look like a lot in the beginning, but this is a special one because I always say to people, even if you don't have a job or you're running a traditional business and you don't have, there's a lot of documents required if you want to accumulate assets as a traditional business owner or as a self-employed person. There's a lot of documents that they would ask you for at the bank, even if you want to buy a car. And sometimes what they want is a pay slip, your bonus recap. Obviously they'll ask you for bank statement, but when you have a pay slip or a bonus recap, it becomes easy for you to accumulate assets. As long as your ITC is clear, you can accumulate assets with our bonus recap as well. So Forever Living bonus recap can help you build a life for your kids. It can help you build a life that you never thought you'd be able to build, maybe because you don't have a job currently or because you're running a small traditional business and you cannot really go out and approach the credit institutions because you don't have that paper that they're looking for. So if you are in Forever, what you need to focus on is building your bonus recap, Not so much, I'm not saying don't focus on retailing, but focus on building that bonus recap because that's the bonus recap that will open doors for you. Profits can put food on the table. Profits can close debts they can pay off, small debts. Profits can do a lot of things during the month, but your bonus recap can really turn your life around. It can really turn your life around. So when you come into the business, your focus should be on growing the bonus recap. If you are excited about knowing that Forever can actually do that for you, please type number 4 in the chat box. Also, if you are currently employed and you're looking for a bigger home, a bigger car, a better car, you want to take your kids to better schools, you can combine your bonus recap, your current pay slip from your employer with your Forever bonus recap. You can combine those two and get a better offer. So there's a lot that is behind the yellow scoop that you see on the screen. It's not just selling. We're not just making noise for nothing. Hence, I said to you, you will find out why so many people are excited on social media about Forever Living product. There's a lot that goes behind that yellow bottle. So you get your 5% boost, depending on how many people you've introduced. As a supervisor, there is no 5% boost. There is what we call a leading bonus, a team leading bonus. So a supervisor, you just do 25 cc's over 2 months with your team. Collectively, like I said, everything we do it in a team. Collectively, you do that with your team and you start earning a certain amount of money. Obviously, it depends on the performance of you and your team, and the company will pay that. A decent supervisor will earn about plus minus 10,000 Rand, actually just above 10,000 Rand on team leading bonuses. And then there's profits, and then there's one-off referral bonuses. So if you are a very decent, healthy supervisor, you can take home about, you can make at least plus 20,000 Rand a month, including your own personal sales as well. And also, bringing in new people into your business and coaching them to do the same thing that you do. And everybody's 4cc active and happy. And then you get 30% discount. As an assistant manager, same thing. With your team, collectively 75 cc's over 2 consecutive months. All the levels in Forever are achieved over 2 consecutive months. And you get 43% on discount. Manager, 120 cc's over 2 consecutive months, or 150 cc's over 4 consecutive months, and you start getting your 48% discount. And obviously your bonus income will also increase because your team is growing. You are teaching people, they are also teaching others. That way where I said to you, you become a business developer where you can now start making a multiple or 5-figure or a multiples to 6-figure income as well, if you are building a business in the right way. Once you're a manager, you start developing your own managers. And as you develop those managers, like I said earlier, I said, when you are a business developer, you become a head office and you've got your own branches. So these are your branches. This is over and above everybody else that is giving you an income. The people that you're going to raise to manager in your team are going to give you another, type of income, which is called leadership income. You will be getting your team leading income again. But once you start raising managers, there's going to be an additional income. Managers, the company pays you up to 3rd level of managers that you raise on each leg. So each and every leg of manager that you are raising, the company is rewarding you for that all the way to the 3rd generation. Right. So you can also build a business anywhere in the world. Sitting here, I'm building a business in Kenya. I'm building a business in Namibia. I'm building a business in Zambia. I'm building a business in Mozambique, but I'm in South Africa. So you don't have to be, in South Africa. I'm building a business in Dubai. You can build your business anywhere in the world, and the company will reward you the way you should be rewarded. Hence, I said to you, you don't just build forever where you are sitting. You don't build them in your location, in your community, or in your province, or just in Johannesburg, or just in Durban or Cape Town. You can build forever in over 160 countries, which is amazing, right? And you get paid in different currencies. I mean, this is one of the things that we're like, wow. So I can get paid in dollars, I can get paid in pounds, I can get paid, in meticals, I can get paid in different currencies while I'm in South Africa. You also get to work towards your Forever to Drive. Like I said earlier, I did explain Forever to Drive. These are some of the leaders that have bought their machines using the incentive Forever to Drive. This is Mr. Mbata. He is one of the, business owners that we all look up to. He's done so well for himself and his family. This is I almost said Oni. This is Annika and Ron. They also did amazing in Forever. They've been here for years. And this is Mr. and Mrs. Panga, the veterans in Forever Living Product. They've been in the business for over 25 years, I believe. And look at the machine that they're driving. And also this is Mumisa. She's a retired state advocate who joined Forever and decided to leave everything and focus on her Forever business. So if someone like Mumisa can see the future in Forever, I mean, really, me as a hotelier, who am I to say no? And she's really achieved a lot in Forever Living Product. And also, okay, this slide, I'm just going to browse through it because it won't make sense to you. But what I can touch on here is that the money that you get for your Forever to Drive, you can use it to pay for your studies. You can use it to pay for your car. You can use it to pay for your bond, whatever, or plan holidays, and this is how you achieve Forever to Drive. But again, the person that has invited you can explain this in detail for you. We get to travel twice a year. And the first trip is every year in April. Second trip is every year in September. Here on the first trip, we get to share the profits with the company. And I've been to almost 20 countries with Forever Living Products. Some were paid by myself, some were paid by the company, but the money that I paid with, I made it through my business. So guys, you become someone you never imagined. You blow your own mind in this business. You pinch yourself every now and again when certain things happen. And I've been into international countries. I never thought I would travel overseas. The trip that is coming now, we are going to India in April next year. I would love to play the video for you, but because of time, I will have to pass the video. If you'd like to know to watch the video later, you can ask the person that invited you to share the link with you so that you can just watch and see how we enjoy ourselves when we go overseas. So we are going to India, New Delhi next year. This year we were in Abu Dhabi, and we're going to India on the second trip of the year. This year, we just came back from Pattaya in Thailand. And next year, we are going to 3 different countries. I struggle to pronounce them, but it's going to be a Rock the Boat. It's a boat cruise with one of the biggest boats in the world. And it is, we are going to Dubrovnik, Trieste, and somewhere else, but I know we are going there. All I know is I'm going. I don't know where we're going, but I cannot wait to be on that boat. Right. And also we get to share profits, like I said. Last year, We were in Bali where we shared our profits. And we received, this is myself and my husband, we received our 13 check last year, and Zinkosi from Cape Town. All the people that you're going to see coming up are the people that have really worked hard in helping other people achieve their goals so they can continue ticking their own goals. So this is a group of people that I know, I see, I touch, I live with, I talk to. These are people that I've seen. We're not talking about people on the magazine. And in Botswana as well, we had amazing achievers there who also collected their own 13 checks. And this was the biggest check that was issued, our leaders in KZN, Mr. and Mrs. Mselegu, in 2022. These are our superior products, ladies and gentlemen. If you're wondering how are we making all of these things happen, it's these amazing scoopers in front of you. These products are magical. You know, it's so nice to sell something that works, because when you go to bed at night, you know you don't have anything to worry about. Even if you recommend a certain product to a client or a potential client, you recommend with confidence because it's something that you've used yourself, or someone has used it in your family, or maybe in your team, or someone that you've sold it to before, and you definitely know that there are no comebacks, you know. But there's obviously, you know, rules and regulations that you'll have to follow in recommending the product. But we are doing all these amazing things behind these amazing bottles that you see on your screen. So there's magic behind the yellow bottle. When you see people going crazy on social media, when you see people making noise on social media, know that those people are doing it for a certain reason. I mean, joining this business, I've managed to invest in property. I never thought that I'll be able to own property, or let alone a home of my own. But today I'm a property investor. Or rather, yes, I'm in, but not a developer. I'm a property investor, guys. I've invested my money that I've made through building an amazing business in Forever. I've invested it in property, and those properties are not, you know, funded by the banks. I did everything through my proceedings or profits or commission that I made in Forever Living products. There's many things that I've ticked for my family, many goals that I never thought were possible. You know, I've blown my own mind, and everybody else around me has been blown away, because I never thought that I could actually achieve so much through this business. So if you're here tonight and someone has invited you, I would like you to please listen with an understanding. Ask questions where you don't understand. Before we go off, I just want to call a young and very successful gentleman from Ghana. Remember, I said our business is global. We've got business partners in Ghana, guys. We work together. He's an amazing young gentleman who has achieved so much in Forever. His story is amazing. It's always, gosh, it puts me in a different place, because I can relate so much. So tonight he's here to share the story with us, and he's here to say to you, it is possible for you too. Angenu, are you here?
Yes, my leader. Well done. This is a very powerful presentation.
Thank you so much. I would like you to call you in so you can just, you know, introduce yourself to our guests, so that we don't waste any more time, and then take us through your amazing success story in Forever Living products. Thank you so much for saying yes as well. Guys, please listen. Do not leave the session. You will be blown away by the story. Angenu, please, you can share your screen. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Once again, I'm super excited and grateful for this opportunity. Good evening, everybody. And if you can hear me, just tap 1 in the comment section whilst we go straight into the reason why I am here. In fact, our time is fast spent, so I wouldn't waste much of your time at the moment. Permit me to just share my screen, then we'll go straight forward into the training. Anyway, as my leader, Tobeka, just introduced me, my name is Benjamin Kofi Anjenu, and I am also a proud Forever business owner from Ghana. And today I'm super excited to be part of this segment at the moment. And for me, I see Forever opportunity as an opportunity like no other. Trust me, if you're a new person listening to Tobeka right away, maybe you might be imagining how this could work. Maybe you are doubting. I was once like you. I doubted at the first time I met this opportunity. But today I am telling you that this is an opportunity like no other. Straightforward. In fact, before Forever, I was actually born and raised on an island where you don't see car, you don't see light. The only thing you see is a very large water. And the most rampant work you can find in the area is what we call small-scale fishing. Now, unfortunately, my dad and my mom happened to be there, and that was where I was born. In fact, according to my mom, she never visited any hospital when she was in labor. They have to just do try and error at home, and they gave birth to me. So fast forward, now, what they do there is that there's nothing like formal education. Nothing like formal education. The only thing they do there is a small-scale fishing, as I said earlier, and my dad is into that business. Now, in this business, mostly they need more hands to work. So sometimes if you have money, you have to go and hire laborers and bring them to the island to do the business. But then if you're also fortunate and you give birth to children and they happen to be boys or male child, what they do is that they train this male child and then they introduce them into the small-scale fishing. And as a third born of my family, unfortunate on my side, I happen to be part, I fall victim to this, and I became a laborer in my dad's own small-scale fishing. Fast forward, what happened is that I work on the boats or the fishing boats is that mostly when they are fishing, they have a major problem. And the problem is that most of the times their net get entangled, okay? There are trees and stumps deep down the water, so their net gets entangled. And they are looking for ways and means to probably solve this problem. They couldn't find any best means to solve the problem than to train young children between the ages of 6 to probably 17 to go under the waters to rescue nets so that businesses could move on well. And if you can see from my slide, this is how the nature of the area looks like. So the trees you are seeing here, there are some deep down the waters that entangle nets. Now, for me, I fall victim to this. So my work on the fishing boat is to go under the waters and be rescuing nets. Now, the sad aspect is that so many people lost their life in this process sometimes, but then thank God for me, I was saved, and today I'm here with you. Now, the sad aspect of this story is that upon all the hard work we're doing on this river, whatever we get from the business will not even supply the family's square meal, not to even talk of clothing. So sometimes, if our parents were able to afford for an outfit which is top and down, you wear the top, and then your sibling also wear the down. Now, if you happen to wear the down, that means, if you happen to wear the top, that means you don't wear anything at the down. So you walk like that. Sometimes we walk naked, and it's a normal lifestyle there. Now, anytime you see us in what we call our best, unless Christmas, first of all, let me see if I can get an example picture to show you at the moment. Before you see us in our best, unless Christmas, sorry, I think my slide is disturbing a little bit. Unless Christmas, and this is an example of our outfit during Christmas. This is me, and this is my younger brother. You see, that was when I was at age 6, okay? Now, if you look at the outfit very well, the first one here, my brother, you can see there's a tag in the outfit. Now, the brain behind this outfit is that we wear this once every year. So after we use it for the Christmas celebration, we have to keep it for the next Christmas before we use it, okay? And what happened is that we're doing this to a time, and then our parents realized that mostly when they buy our size, yeah, before the next Christmas, we can't fit in because we grew up and we can't fit in. So it got to a time they have to increase the sizes whenever they are buying. They buy a very big size. So look at the second picture. That's myself and my other siblings. You can see that all of us folded our arms, okay? And it's believed that as we grow, when you grow, then you unfold. When you grow, then you unfold. So we're oversized. Now, it was sad. This was our sleeping place, our bedroom here, and then the kitchen. In fact, sometimes when it's raining, the whole place gets flooded. So what happened is that when it gets flooded, we have to stand on our feet and then wait until the rain stops. Mommy will wipe the how do you call it, the floor. And funny enough, the same thing you are seeing at the top here as a roofing sheet or the roof is what we sleep on as a bed or mattress. So after drying the floor, we just go back and lie down on it, okay, like that. Now, we're doing this for a time, and then one way or the other, you see, after that time, we didn't even know anything about formal education. So we thought that's the only life on earth. So that's the normal routine we can all see all the time, right? Now, to cut the long story short, one day, one time, someone visited the island. He brought a gadget. And in fact, that was the very first time I'm seeing a gadget like that, okay? And the gadget he brought was a radio. I don't know how you call it in your language, but it's a radio, a small gadget, and we can hear people talking on the gadget. Now, and curiosity made me ask my mom so many questions. In fact, those who were talking on the radio happened to be children like my type. So I was like, what are these children doing? To cut the long story short, my mom convinced me that they are students and they are doing ABCD and whatever. So I was convinced, and I told my mom that if there is any better life apart from this, that children like my type can even go to school and they can even learn and be able to do stuff on radio like this, and people from afar can hear them without seeing them, then I want to be like these children. I don't want to do this business any longer. I want to go to school. In fact, the moment I said, I became a very big blow to my parents. And my mom was like, you know, our situation on this island, we can't afford your education. In fact, you look at even something, what to eat is a problem. How can we afford your education? To cut the long story short, my mom communicated to a family member in the city of Ghana, in Accra here to be precise, and my auntie offered me a herb, and that was when she came for me. Ladies and gentlemen, as at that time was at age 13. So I started school at age 13. Now, on our way back to the city, from the island to the city, we have to cross from where we are to a mainland before we can pick a vehicle to the city. And that was the very first time I saw a vehicle or a car myself, and it was at the age 13. Now, this was the type of car I saw that very day. Oh my God, my slide again. I don't know what's happening, but my slide is disturbing me. Sorry. Fast forward. Okay, so this was the car I saw that very day, sorry, and was at age 13. In fact, after seeing this car, I couldn't approach the car. I was like, what kind of animal is this? Trust me, I was scared. My auntie has to convince me one way or the other that this is what will take you to the city. And then I have to be convinced to enter, and then we go to the city. In fact, I suffered so much as a student. Once I was in school from junior high to high school, my parents were still on the island. So after school, the aim is that I want to break this poverty chain on my family. I have to lift this burden on my family. In fact, when I came to the city after school, all the works I was getting sometimes cannot even pay for my transportation, okay? So sometimes I use all whatever I gain from my work to pay for my TNT and all those stuff. So one day, I was looking for this opportunity that can help me achieve this big dream. And one day, someone invited me to come and witness the wonderful presentation you just witnessed today. And for mine, it wasn't online, but I went to a presentation hall where I met a lot of people. To cut the long story short, I was highly convinced that this is where I belong as a person and I need to start something. But then the sad aspect was that I didn't have the money to get started at that time. But as a student of success, I remember when I was in school, I had to hustle to pay my own fees. So at this point, I told myself, if this could be the last hard work I have to do to change my life, then I have to do it. So it took me some months to gather money to get started. And ladies and gentlemen, after I started a business from the beginning, it wasn't easy for me because I was new in the city, and my biggest challenge is to talk to people. That was my biggest fear. I feared to approach people to talk to them. So it took me a bit of time, or more than a year, to begin to see results in the business. But to cut a long story short, about 1 year, 6 months in the business, I began to get results based on trainings I attended and begin to apply. I joined the business in 2013. By June 2015, I became an assistant manager. And guess what? When I became an assistant manager, that was when I achieved my first goal in the business. And I was able to transfer my parents from the island to the city, establish a business for my mom, and I did the same thing for my dad. Trust me, right from there, two months along the line, I became a manager. And the rest of my history, the rest of my life in Forever became a history. When I became a manager, I was making very good income to the extent that I became reluctant at this level. Mom and dad were also feeling okay. So nothing was challenging me to work harder. Until one day, I had the chance to have my first travel. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm so proud today. I'm sharing this with people in South Africa and the neighboring countries, because my first ever international country to travel to was in South Africa. And that very day, I remember very well that it was a manager's retreat. And when we attended, I saw a lot of people, Rebecca, a lot of leaders, trust me. And that very day, they were all recognized for Eagle Manager, Chairman bonus, and a whole lot. So I was like, what? Apart from becoming manager in a business, that this incentive really, really works. So I had the chance to take pictures with some of them, and I derived information and motivation from them. Immediately we came back from that trip that was in South Africa. In fact, because of time, I can't explain my experience when I went to South Africa. But then what I could remember was, when we came back, I was so charged to the extent that after we came back from South Africa, the motivation I gained from the retreat or the trip, I sent that effort into my business again. I charged. The same year we came back, I qualified for my first car in a business. I qualified for my chairman bonus. For the first time, I did Forever to Drive, and also had the chance to go to US, America, for the global rally. And trust me, at that rally at US, I was super excited. In Dallas, I took the global card, and could you imagine the fisherman's son, all the way from a village where you can't even find it on the map. Even when you take the Ghana map, you can't even locate my village. I was withdrawing dollars from ATM in America. And trust me, it became a great motivation to me. In fact, I was there with one of my sponsors, and I was asking him, am I really the one? In fact, aside that, I also received my first chairman bonus check on that rally. So right whilst we were there, I have the idea of buying a car. So we're in the US, and I bought a car in the US, and I ship it down. So after the rally, I have to stay back a little bit. And before I came back to Ghana, my first car was also in the country. And then I went for the car. In fact, after I got the car home that very night, I couldn't sleep. I thought someone would even come and steal my car away. So I woke up around 7 p.m. I just decided, no, today I'm not sleeping in my room. I have to go and sleep in my car. Ladies and gentlemen, I slept in my car that very night. Let me tell you, I woke up as early as 3 a.m. A new car, no dent, nothing. I fetch water and I begin to wash it. This is the power of Forever. This is what Forever can do for you. Guys, all my leaders and all the friends and family members who are on the platform today, you are blessed to be here. You are really blessed to be here. Now, aside this, I achieved so many things. I can't even mention all here. In fact, so far, so good. The fisherman's son, as I speak with you now, I'm no more renting. I have 4 different houses. Now, my parents are even occupying 5-bedroom house, all from this business, guys. So you are blessed to be here. Now, the motivation and inspiration I gathered from the rally, it made me never miss any incentive. Apart from my first chairman bonus, this is my second one, and that was in Sweden. Okay, I picked another second chairman bonus check, and I became a top FBO in Ghana, and then began to qualify for Eagle Manager. So I began to travel almost every year. Begin to travel in the business. For my achievements, I can't mention all, but then I keep growing my income every now and then. And this summer achievement I've achieved in 2020, I was able to increase my chairman bonus from $5,000 to as high as $58,000 and beyond. I became a top earner in Forever and the first ever Soaring Eagle Manager for Forever Ghana, Liberia, and Sierra Leone. Guys, I'm not saying this evening to boast or to show off, but I want to tell you the power of our business. In fact, if you're a new person and you're on this platform this evening, I want you to thank the person who invited you today, because the person is introducing you to one of the amazing opportunities you can find in the world. Trust me, I've qualified for almost everything on the marketing plan. The truth is that someone like me, a poor person from that low background, if I can be able to rise as higher as this level in our business, then you can equally achieve it. You understand? There was once a time I was just like you, wondering, thinking, how am I going to make it? I remember the very first day I went for presentations, I saw so many testimonies from other people, and I was asking myself, can I also achieve this? Today, here am I today sharing this with you. I want to encourage you this evening that no matter your situation, if you believe in yourself and you grab this opportunity very well, you can equally make it. I hope you understand me. I became a top FBO in Ghana. For achievement, for time's sake, I can't mention all. I became a top earner as well. And these are some of the achievements. Okay? Yeah. Now, you know, apart from all this, I travel a lot. For traveling, I can't mention all. Through this business for travel, I have a lot of travels. But what inspired me most was getting the chance to share some international platforms, okay, with great leaders in the world. Just imagine this one. This picture always inspired me to do more, okay? That was in Sweden when I have the chance to share this same testimony I'm sharing with you in the front of over 20,000 people around the world, and it was so inspiring. I want to tell you something. If nothing at all, okay, do this business because of your testimony. I know maybe you may have a powerful testimony than I do, but the thing is that since I grew up, okay, since I begin to grow up, I have never seen anyone in how do you call it, in the same situation. Maybe you are facing a situation now and you don't change it, and then you are being called to come and share. No, you have to go through that challenge. And then when you become successful, they invite you to share your testimony. So I want to encourage you, if nothing at all, do this business for your hidden testimony, and the whole world will hear of you. Anywhere we go in the forever world, I meet people who come and then talk to me. They'll be like, Ben, in fact, they encourage me a lot in the business. And as I said earlier on, if I can do it, then you can also do it. Just imagine me, the fisherman's son. This was in Turkey. I was invited to Turkey to go and inspire and also encourage people. And this is what Forever makes you. Forever can take the ordinary person and make you an extraordinary person. So if you are here tonight, you are at the right place. I'm the only Black among all the whites. In fact, the kind of treatment I had at this segment was so inspiring. And if you are here today, you can also equally get there. Okay, this is another one in Burkina Faso. Surrounded myself with successful people. Even being in this environment alone, failure is far away from you. Because all these people I meet on a daily basis, in fact, not me alone, you can ask our leaders on this platform. When you become an FBO, the people you meet are people who guide you and then give you inspiration or motivation to get out of your challenges and become a successful person. And this is what Forever offers to you, okay? My pride. Do you want to know what's my pride in this business? What makes me happy? It's not about the cars and the travels and the things I am achieving, but I get inspired by the achievement of others. I didn't achieve it alone. You can see so many other people from my team, from low backgrounds, some are also middle class. They also joined the business, and today they are seeing results. Yeah, they are seeing results. That means this business is not a pyramid business where those at the top are the only people who enjoy. No, if you have the mindset and you believe in yourself and you are willing to do it, you definitely get results. Yeah. So that is it with my team achievement. Apart from that, these are some of my team members and their achievements as well. Okay. Isaac, Philip, and Prince, they also joined a business like any of us. They saw the opportunity, they grab it and work out with it, and today they are also enjoying. Most of the time when I see them, I get happy, because in our line of business, it gets to a time that we don't even concentrate on ourselves alone. We think about others and how they can become successful. So if you're a new person here and you also want to change your life, contact the person who invited you here today and get to work, okay? Make sure you attend trainings, derive information, and then work with it, and you'll be successful. I want to share something little about these two gentlemen, okay? I met these two guys somewhere 2019. They were living in a slum area in Ghana here, and they have no hope, especially this guy, okay? They have no hope. Their parents were in the village, and then they came to the city to hustle, but life was very difficult for them. To cut the long story short, they joined our business, and today see the transformation. I hope you can see. You can imagine, see them. Now, this young man now got his first house already from the business. The other one is also on the verge of achieving it. Do you understand? Now, you see the transformation. This was where they were living. Maybe you may not see it clearly. This is where they were living. In fact, if you want to know more or hear their story, this is his name, Francis Adiku. I think the whole video is on his Facebook timeline. He's using this name on Facebook. You can just check up for him on Facebook and go and get inspired, right? Be inspired. I don't want to talk much. You see, I want to end here with this quote that success has nothing to do with you again in life or accomplishing for yourself. It's what you do for others. So we are saying that when you come to Forever, all the people who are achieving success in Forever, they are not self-centered people. In fact, when Tobeka was presenting, she made mention of that we are here to guide you and support you to get to the top. So you joining the business, you are not going to be alone. You are going to work your business on the success of others, okay? And as you are also joining, don't be selfish. Make sure as you go along, learn how to work with people, and you will definitely achieve your success. My slide is a bit longer, but then for time's sake, I would love to end here. Okay, I would love to end here. But then, Madam Oni, thank you for giving me this opportunity to share with amazing people across the world, and I'm super, super grateful. Okay, I don't know if I have time, like I will just share some steps to develop success mindset with our wonderful FBOs. But then if there's no time, we'd like to end here and probably we'll continue another time. Thank you so much.
Please do. We have time. Would really appreciate it. Please do.
Okay.
Yes, please. Please.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, fast forward. In fact, before we end, I want to share this little with you as leaders, as you are doing your business. The greatest tool you have to work on at this point in time is your mindset. It's very important, okay? Forever we achieve success, but before you can achieve it, you have to work on your mindset. And let me share with you some few steps that you need to take to be able to achieve success. And the first thing I would like to talk about is be goal-oriented as a person. As you're joining a business today, know why you're joining the business. Tobeka mentioned that in the presentation. Your why is very important, and write them down. Successful leaders don't have wishes and dreams. They have goals and plans. Yeah. So as you have those goals, plan with it and take action. That's where the result will come from. Our point number 2, as you are working on your goals, okay, the next thing you have to do is to don't be afraid to fail. Okay, don't be afraid of failure. That's the most important thing. When I joined the business from the beginning, that was my biggest challenge. I was afraid to fail, especially when I want to talk to people. I feel like if I talk to them and they reject me, what will happen? And then I conquer that fear. You need to look at failure differently. Failing at something certainly doesn't mean that you are a failure. Just that something didn't work out as you have hoped, and you need to try again. Yeah? When I joined newly, I thought, oh, as I'm joining forever, in the next 2 months or probably 3 months, I'll be so successful. I'll be able to buy the big cars and be traveling like any other person in the business. But trust me, I was disappointed from the beginning. Yeah, the business became very tough for me from the beginning. But I never gave up. I believe in a business that since other people are achieving it, I can equally achieve it. And I keep pushing. And today I am here with you, sharing with you. In fact, the truth is that even what I've achieved so far in Forever, I see it as a warm-up. I am now starting the business. You can mark my words today. We'll meet one day on another platform, and then we'll share our success together. So don't be afraid to fail. Now, Thomas Edison said something profound here. He said, I have not failed. I have just found 10,000 ways that won't work. So if you have found 10,000 ways that won't work, probably there's definitely one way that might definitely work for you. Never give up, okay? I remember as at that time, even my mom, my aunties were advising me, Ben, stop this and find something better to do with your life. Today, they are all proud of me. I remember one of our success days, I invited my auntie to one of our success days. And then after she listened to everything, and it was like, Ben, I regretted discouraging you that time to stop this business. Do you understand? So don't be afraid to fail. Keep pushing and you'll definitely get there. The next thing is to be growth oriented. You have growth in your mind. Most of the times people join the business with the aim that I just need some few money to pay for my water bill, or pay for my utilities, or to pay for my school fees, to get my apartment renewed. And as soon as they join the business, they get that money, they are okay. I was once like that. Their goal aim is to give freedom to my family members. And as soon as I got there, I became reluctant. When you are in our business, don't behave like that, okay? Have a mindset of growth. Entrepreneurs believe that they can grow as people, learning new things and develop new skills all the time. They believe that with some consistent effort, they can shape themselves into whoever they want to be. In other words, personal growth tends to create success. So keep trying to improve yourself every day. Our point number 4, be forward thinking. Yeah? Be forward thinking all the time. The famous billionaire investor, Warren Buffett, said, someone is sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago. Successful entrepreneurs know that big goals take longer time to achieve. They keep working and are patient when it comes to rewards, okay? They know that the tortoise always beats the hay. You have to understand that what you're coming to do now probably may not get you. If you're lucky and you begin to get a result as you expected, fine. I want to encourage you that as you're starting, you may face some challenges from the beginning. And those challenges doesn't mean the thing may not work for you. You just have to take your time and you need to get that vision. Have the vision of how you want your future to be. And that keep to your goal, okay? I remember when I joined the business newly, I will have a dream of becoming an eagle. Guys, one day, one leader in a business, and then I was a novice customer. I went to the notice board and I saw that some people's names were posted as eagle managers. And I said, Ben, one day I'll be an eagle. Right beside me, there was a senior manager. He happened to be an assistant manager. He was like, man, what's your level? I said, I'm a novice customer. He said, see you. Forget. This is not a novel eagle. This is what we call eagle manager. You're not even a manager yet, and you're talking about being an eagle. Now, in other words, the leader was trying to discourage me. But for me, as at that time, even though I was a novice customer, but I see myself to be an eagle. It hasn't happened shortly, but then with time, 4 years along the line, I became an eagle. While that assistant manager was still an assistant manager, right? So if you want to go to the top, be a forward-thinking person, and you will definitely achieve it. Think collaboratively, learn how to work with people. Great business requires teamwork. There is an African proverb that says, If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. As a result, successful entrepreneurs think collaboratively and they practice their leadership skills. You understand? So learn how to work with team. This business is not like the corporate center where people want to challenge each other, okay? They want to hide information from people because they feel like they can only use their information to get promoted. So when you share this information with other people, they may compete you in terms of promotion. In Forever, we work as people, and then we get encouraged from our leaders all the time, and we grow together, okay? So if you're in a business and you want to grow, learn how to work with people. Understand that in this life, human beings behave differently, and adapt to that strategy, and you will definitely make it in our business. Be comfortable with discomfort. That's it. Growth and expansion requires you to move beyond your comfort zone. So when developing a success mindset, practice learning into uncomfortable situations, such as rejection. Yeah, I mentioned that was my biggest challenge from the beginning. Sometimes I feel like as soon as you are being rejected, sometimes you feel like the whole world is on your head, and you become down in spirit. You can't do anything. But then the truth is that those rejections are not written on you. That's the whole truth. They are not written on you. Now, the worst answer you can receive from people is no. But then the truth is that as you keep pushing, you will definitely meet one person who will say yes. And in our business, we don't focus on the people who say no. We're just looking for that one person who will say yes to the opportunity. My first presentation I had as an MU, I invited over 20 people. None of them showed interest. In fact, I was discouraged. Yeah? And then I keep pushing. Today, here am I. You can even ask all our leaders on this platform. They will tell you they have a similar experience. But today, they are enjoying their success in Forever. So don't be afraid of rejection. Be decisive. So many people, in fact, let me be frank with you. So many people were not able to make it in our business because they are indecisive. Right away from when they became prospects, they feel like, would this thing work for me? I don't think this thing will work for me. No, I'm not sure. These people, what they are saying, is it true? No, this cannot be true. They are confused. Even with those who are already in the business, they are not decisive. Sometimes they'll be like, Forever. You see, what pays me most are the people who are already enjoying success in Forever. And sometimes they face some small challenge, then they begin to complain and be saying so many things about the business. And sometimes you'll be there and they'll be like, there's this company here, you don't do 4cc. All you do is to bring one person and you begin to earn. Let me share with you, in Ghana, I had so many people who did that, including my uplines. Some of them left the business somewhere in 2019, and then they tried to pull us alongside with them. We never followed them. I never followed them. Now, the sad aspect of the whole thing is that 2 years along the line, now all those people are coming back to do Forever again. Hello. Now, you know the sad aspect of this. You see, Forever, the moment you leave the business, no matter where you build your business to, the moment you leave to join a different network, you get terminated. And these people are now coming back to do Forever, and they are starting all over again. Hello. It's because they are indecisive. They are confused on what to do. So for you to achieve success in this business, you have to be decisive. Some of you don't know whether to go in for this incentive or for that incentive. Sometimes when you want to do move up, you feel like this move up, I am doing it. If I do it, my sponsor will enjoy. So let me hold on. No, forget about what happened at the top. Yeah, because when you receive your chairman bonus check, your sponsor's name will never come on it. Every month when your monthly bonus is coming, your sponsor's name doesn't come. It's for you. So be decisive on where to go with this business, what to do with it, and you make it. That is it. Practice decisiveness. Successful leaders decide and then get back to work. They work that you can always edit bad page. You can't edit a blank page. So you have to be decisive always, and you can make it from our business. Driven and tenacious, okay? Driven is an essential part of the entrepreneurial mind. Successful leaders are self-motivated, driven to achieve their goals. They work hard and enjoy the ride, knowing that they will reap the reward down the line. Set out to achieve your goals, come hell or high water. When the going gets tough, stick with it and don't give up. Successful people don't give up, okay? Henry Ford says something profound here, and I want us to dive into this. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. You understand? So be driven and tenacious. Focus, be focused. Be focused on achieving your goals always, yeah? Successful leaders are focused. They never procrastinate and always prioritize the most important task. To do this, ask yourself, would this help me to achieve my long-term goals? If the answer is yes, then ask, is this the most important thing to do right now? If it is yes, go for it. If it is no, ignore it. Now, to end the whole segment, be action-oriented. Let me tell you one thing. No amount of inspiration can give you the kind of results you are looking for. No amount of inspiration can give you the result. In fact, we can come and share all the testimonies in this world, okay? And then come and motivate you, give you all the trainings. If you don't take action, forget it. The result will never come. So be action-oriented. Thank you so much for having me. Wish you all the best and see you all at the top. Forgive me for eating too much into the time given to me. Thank you.
Wow.